Alright, gang, welcome back to our farm-based challenge here on Riverbend Springs. It is February, rain is in the forecast, it is 8 in the morning. Been a couple months since the last one, and I've been very busy over this last couple months. As you can tell, there are a lot of trees already pulled out here, de-limbed, ready to go. But with the exception of that, we also have a ton of trees back here that are chopped down and just need to be pulled out to be de-limbed and moved, right? So pretty much, almost everything, I should say, has been chopped down. There are a few, I think. This one I can't get. Some of these ones here on the edges I cannot get. But most of the big ones are all gone. A few of these little tiny guys, like this one right here, right? They're basically just kind of like twig, like very new trees that really haven't gone a whole lot as far as growth yet, but most of the ones that we can get and actually make some money off of, or at least put into our production, have been chopped down at a minimum. And yeah, today there's not a whole lot for us to do with the exception of pull some of these back. What I would like to do today, honestly, is kind of cut off this field a little bit, maybe like in here, somewhere around here, and I want to grow something in this for now, because right now it's just kind of wasted space, right? We bought it for the wood and to have another plot of land, but we're not really utilizing that plot of land because we still need the room to move these trees out, and I don't really want to kill any crop because we have crop destruction on, right? So I think the best approach for us right now is to maybe kind of section the field off a little bit, make it a tiny field. We could put some sorghum in there. We did put down a coop for some chickens. We don't have any chickens yet, so it would be nice to put some sorghum in there. It's a fast-growing crop. That way we have some food. We can actually get some chickens going. But that's not going to be today, unfortunately. Well, we can start putting it in the ground, but we're not going to have anything to get the chickens today, I should say. Right? We're not going to be able to buy the chickens today. Nonetheless, we are underway, and we're doing all right. We're making some good progress here. I did put a few more of the trees into our sawmill between the last episode and this one because it needed a few more. But there should be plenty in there now. I'm not sure how much more it will actually store, if I'm honest with you. I really don't know that answer, but we're going to find out because we're going to bring all the trees up here and kind of store them up on our main yard, and we're going to try to stack that sawmill up to its max. Now, one problem we have that we're probably going to do some contracts for today is this tractor needs some service. As you can tell, it's getting a little bad. So we have got to get that service done on it. It's not going to be cheap. It is going to be very, very expensive. As a matter of fact, is there anything out here for us? No, there's not. Of course not. We'll probably do some contracts to make sure we can get that. But the problem with the contracts is there's only a couple. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Plenty of time left on these two contracts, so I'm not too worried about it. That'll get us to 11,000, so we have 3,816 in the bank at current, and that's a few bucks more than where we left off in the last episode, and that's because of the income from maize, right? I remembered, if you remember, I figured out a way to incorporate a income from the maize ticket sales. We're getting around, it's a little less than that, but it's around $4,000, like $3,800, something like that, every month. But then you have the loan and the fees and everything else that we have for things that are on our land. You're only getting every month, I think, around $2,000 or so. I think it's pretty realistic given the situation that we're currently in. Later on, as the farm maize becomes more solidified, we obviously would make more money, right? We'd be doing more advertising. There'd be more things to go see and do, hay bale maize, etc. Things I've talked about in this series. As we continue to expand it, I will probably add a few other items in that allow us to make a little bit more money to kind of offset that, because there's really no way for me to make money off of selling tickets. The game isn't that advanced, but we can make it seem like that's what we're doing, right? Make it seem like we're making money off of tickets by having these placeables put down somewhere hidden, which I have the current one hidden in a tree, that give us this money, and that's what we'll utilize that money from, is the ticket sales. So there's still a few of them up here, as you can see, but I got rid of the other ones and put them into the actual thing. We actually have some pallets that have spawned, if you can tell there. Or if you can see there, I should say, not tell. Now, I'm not sure how many pallets we're going to get out of this, how many is currently there. I don't know if that's it, or if there's more that are being still in storage, because you know how each production has a certain amount of storage as well that will not spawn until you pick one up, right? We must be full, because it's not accepting that tree. So it must already be full. There you go. So we have planks long, another, oh, that's just one planks long, excuse me, and then regular planks. Now, I can pick those up by hand. I've said many times, you know, I've got the liftable bales and pallets mod on. I likely will only be doing a lot of that off camera. But we can pick those up and move them over here if we want to. So wood beam 1,000, planks long 1,000, and planks 1,000. So basically, it's what we have here for the most part, right? We bring this over there, we're good. So we probably need to look to, you know, fit a a front loader or something on this as well, or maybe just the little fork thing I was talking about that we were utilizing on the Survivor 25 series. Perhaps that might start utilizing that in a lot of different series at this point, just to save some money, because it's only a couple $100. So it's significantly cheaper than like the 10 grand plus it would cost for the front loader and the fork and everything else, right? So might be beneficial to go that approach. I don't know. So I'm going to bring back one more load. Excuse me, gang. I got something in my throat, evidently. I think a drink. Hopefully that's better. So I'm going to bring back a little bit more of the wood here, so I can, you know, have an area where we can actually put some sorghum in, like I talked about, and still have room to pull the trees out, delimb them, and kind of get them out of the way without destroying any crop, right? So this field over here is also ready to harvest. I would love to be able to purchase this field, but it's like 45 grand. We're not going to get there today. Maybe if we sold some of this wood, and you know what, we honestly might be able to. It really just depends on, well, be quite frank, it depends on how much more we need for that shed, right? I'm going to figure out a way. We'll probably just buy that fork I talked about. I'm going to figure out a way to move those pallets over today, and we'll see, right? We'll see. We'll see what it says, because I think we're probably going to have enough in there that we can at least do stage 1 of that, and then we'll figure out what stage 2 requires. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever put anything in any of the construction ones. I've got construction stuff on almost every series, but I've never actually put anything in any of them yet. Whoa! The thing went flying. Trying not to look at the winch. I don't know if it's fixed yet or not. I don't think it is. But there's an issue, at least for me, and it seems like everybody else, with the winch. If you look at the winch and try to pull out the rope, or the whatever you would call it, I guess it's not really rope. It's more like metal, like metal rope. I don't even know what you call the winch rope. Anyway, there's an issue with the most recent update. Oh, come on. Well, thanks for the push, but man, if I don't stay in this lane, though, he's gonna just destroy this wood, and we're gonna be going everywhere. Oh my God. Are you serious? I'm going right down the middle here so that he can't do it. Oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. We were going to have a disaster in our hands. Here he goes again. He's going to try it again. Oh man. Okay, what was I talking about? Good question. What was I talking about? Don't turn. Oh my God, he's turning. Okay, we're going over here. Sorry, neighbor. I'm going into your yard or your field. What was I talking about? Now I've lost track of everything I was talking about. Oh, the construction stuff. I've never put anything into any of the construction stuff, so I really don't know how many stages there are, what's really going to be required, etc. Now this is just a basic shed, so I would think it's mostly going to be wood, maybe a little bit of something else, but I would think it's hopefully mostly just going to be wood. And the service is now in the orange, so we have really got to get that together, which means I'm probably going to go straight to harvesting more than likely, because I can harvest without having to use this tractor, if that makes sense, right? Okay, so let's just turn this off. Let's stop using it for a second here. Because if I continue to use that, we're going to be in big trouble. Now, those planks long, I was looking off camera, obviously. I was looking at the ceiling, the wood beams, $10,520. That is a ton of money. That is a ton of money. Okay, so let's do a contract here. I mean, the big one's probably what we really need. But, oh, the big one is not anything we can do. It's green beans. Well, I guess we could do it. I shouldn't say that. I guess we could do it. But it would take a $600 of reduced profit. Still, it's not terrible, I don't think. Maybe. Let's think about it. Regardless, whatever what we do here, no matter what we do, we're not in a good spot, no matter what we do. I could go that route too, the deadwood. I haven't done any of that yet. We could do the deadwood. I'm terrible with that machine, though. I'm gonna be straight up and honest with you. I'm terrible with that machine. But if we did that, we could do the transport one as well, and then we could utilize the same. Man, there's something going on in my throat. I'm sorry, gang. We could use the same piece of equipment here to transport those wood logs from the deadwood to a sell point or just to our land or whatever we decide to do with it. So that's an option. But I guess for now, let's go ahead and do this one. It's the only one we have out there, so we might as well go ahead and do it. It's better than none, I guess. I'll head down that way. I will see you there, and we'll see how this goes. All right, we are underway here, gang. Now, this is barley, and I believe chickens can accept barley, so if we want to, if we're able to stop it, we could maybe keep a little bit of this and pour it into our chicken coop, and maybe we purchase a couple of chickens today. Maybe I completely lied to you. I didn't really realize this contract was barley, if I'm honest with you. I just saw that there were harvesting contracts out there, and I just kind of went on. I didn't really look clearly because I looked at the one, thought it was, and it was soybeans, or no, soybean, green beans, whatever it was. So, you know, maybe there's that choice. Maybe we go with that. But if we do get some chickens, it has to be a very small amount of chickens. We really can't. We don't have a silo. We really don't have a whole lot right now. So, as far as being able to store it, right, to keep them happy. So, until we can afford a silo, which hopefully won't be too long, we have to be a little bit more cautious, right, with the chickens here. I don't want to purchase too many. Eventually, they're going to start reproducing, right? So, but anyway, it's a decent sized field. It's bigger than I thought it was. It's not huge, but it's a decent size. We should get a decent profit off of this, off extra profit, I mean. And we flipped over, obviously, so it's $4,110 now. So that production, well, what's not really production, I guess it's kind of like a production, that I put in, right, to utilize as selling tickets for the maize, right? It makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. Just slowly getting them out every hour instead of it just all being one lump sum. I think it makes a lot more sense that way anyway. That's how you would do it anyway. So anyway, we got a little bit left here to do. It's not too much. It shouldn't take too long. Let's get it done. We'll see where we're at. All right, that wasn't too bad, gang. Didn't take too long. We've got still some more left in the harvester, so we'll see. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get us to where we need to be at, or if we're going to have to go get more out of that harvester. I have no idea, but looks like we're going to have to get a small amount out of that harvester. Yep. Okay. So, you know what we're going to do? We're just going to go ahead and start this thing up. I'm going to try to unload it directly from here. I don't know if it's going to be the smartest play or not, but I'm going to try. I did turn on the steering assist there, and I've used it slightly, very sparingly before this episode, but this one I was trying to really heavily utilize it. I kept having a few issues where I had to go and reset it again. For whatever reason, it wouldn't, no matter what I was hitting the button, it wouldn't lock on to the green line for me. Try to use it a little more every once in a while. I still like doing it myself, even though that's probably the more efficient way to do it. But either way, once we sell a little bit of this, I don't think I'm going to put all of it in there. I think I'm going to keep some of it, like I said. I think I am. I think I'm going to keep some of it for some chickens. I'm going to get a couple, get 3, 4 of them, something like that right now. Nothing crazy where this, you know, if I'm assuming we're going to have around 1,500-ish liters that will be ours that we could sell, right, and make more money off of. I don't know if I'll be able to stop it fast enough or not, but we're going to attempt it. If we can't, well, then I guess we just have to wait until the sorghum's ready, right? I was close. It was 1,782. We got a little bit of harvest income out of that, but whatever. All right, so that's done, so we can go ahead and turn in that contract after a quick save. Collect, perfect. There are more harvesting contracts available now, which is nice, but nothing really. I mean, there's another green, or no, it's peas, I guess, isn't it? Well, it's the same harvester, I think, isn't it? No, it's not the same harvester. It's a different harvester. Never mind. But there are a few other things out here now. There's a massive cultivation contract. There's no reason not to utilize theirs for that one. I kind of feel like maybe I should do that one, because that is a huge contract. I mean, huge. And I don't think, even with the money we have here, it's going to be enough to fix the tractor. I think it's going to be, or require a lot more than that. What we can do, though, like I've mentioned before, is sell some of the wood that we've chopped down. We can certainly do that. I just don't want to get into a habit of selling too much of it, if that makes any sense. I'm a little concerned if I sell too much of it that we won't have enough to finish the construction project, but I don't know. Could be wrong. Tell you what, I'm gonna get this stuff all back to the farm. I'll get the harvester off camera. Let's get this back here. I'm probably going to purchase something for the farm, and when I say something for the farm, I mean some kind of maintenance shed for the farm. There have been some new ones that have popped up on ModHub, which is great. Very inexpensive ones. I'm utilizing one of those already in our survival challenge on New Frontier. There's another one that came out. I'm going to look at it. I think it was still inexpensive as well. If it is still inexpensive, it might be worth us spending a couple $100 to put that down in our yard somewhere, than driving all the way to the shop to fix the tractor. So I'm going to look at that, and we'll see. And, yeah, we'll figure it out. But let's head back up here, and we'll drop this barley off into the coop for the chickens. Not going to buy the chickens just yet. I want to make sure we're able to fix the tractor, because that tractor's not going anywhere for a while. I was kind of hopeful that there'd be a tractor in the used market, and maybe we could sell that one and, you know, get the one in the used market. Granted, it still would be having issues and have to be, you know, well, I'm going the wrong side, fixed and repaired, but okay, where is my trigger for this? There is no trigger. Let me turn this on then. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. I thought it was on the other side. It is on the other side. Oh, there it is. I guess I just didn't go over it. Okay, whatever. It should accept most of it, if not all of it, because it has that silo. So I would think it holds a lot. Yep, perfect. Okay. So, like I said, let me look and see how much it is for that other maintenance shed real quick, or maintenance area real quick. Let me look real quick. All right, so the new one that came out, it is a little bit too much, I think. So I decided to go with the one we're utilizing right now in the survival challenge. It's a nice one, just basic outdoor one, nothing crazy about it, but it's not very expensive at all. I do not think we're going to have enough to service this tractor right now, but I'm hopeful. If not, maybe it's only a couple thousand off and we can get it later. 6,000. Oh, okay, we're good. We can do it. Okay, awesome. Fantastic. I don't care about the paint condition, and even if that, I don't think we can do it here anyway. I think the paint has to be done up at the shop, so. But that's good. That's good. We have that there. I kind of put it over there. It's not, there's not really, I don't think we're ever going to, I don't even know if that's necessarily where I want to put it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't think we're really going to ever have anything there. And if we do, we can always move it. It's, like I said, it was very inexpensive. It was like $700 for that. So totally worth it. Okay. So, the next thing we want to do is, I think we're going to do this contract. And I think what we're going to do, I'm going to start a worker on it. It's going to cost us $400 to borrow the items. Fine, whatever. Okay. So it's going to cost us a little bit less to borrow the items, or we're going to make a little bit less. And then I'm going to put a worker on it for the beginning. We might spend $1,000 in worker fees. Who knows? But that's still going to give us over $13,000. And I think that's a win, right? We start off with that, and then we can work on our field over there, like I talked about at the beginning of the episode, right? And that is a huge cultivator. Gigantic. It's one of these you guys have corrected me so many times on FS25, but I'm terrible at the name of this tractor. I'm not very good with this type of tractor either, I'm gonna be honest with you, but it is what it is. We'll get through it. Let's see, where am I going here? How far down am I going here? Do I need to go back to the left here? Okay. If I follow this along, we should just get there eventually, so. It's literally the field right next to where we just were. That's the field we just harvested right there. Oh! See? Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Not paying attention, looking at the field over there, and just run right into it. What a dummy. Okay. Let's get this thing unfolded. We can get the worker going on it. It is a massive cultivator, this. This is gigantic. Look at it. This won't even take that long to do. This is a huge field, though. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. It probably is going to take an absolute eternity to do this. And for that price, I would expect it to, actually. You know what I mean? Okay. AI worker. 2 headlands, I think, is perfect. Start with up and down. That's fine, too. I don't care. Alright, they're doing their thing. Good. I still have to take that back. I can do that later. Not a big deal. I turned that off. It was already on. Whoops. Way to go, Z. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the field underway over here, right? And we're going to drill it. It won't take us long to drill that. When we're going to do it such a small field like that, it won't take long at all. When all of that's done, we have to go to the shop. We're going to buy that fork. Hopefully we can afford it. I don't know for sure. I don't think it's over $1,000, but if it is, we're going to have to wait until we're done with that contract, or I guess wait until the next episode, one of the two, to be able to buy that fork. Chickens, unless we finish the contract today as well, more than likely are going to have to wait because we don't really have a whole lot of money. Cost more to fix up the tractor, but it was necessary. That was an absolute necessity right there, was getting the tractor fixed, because it was in the red. Or the orange, whatever. I'll keep working on these trees and everything between now and the next episode as well. I know you know that, but just reiterating the fact that I'm going to continue to work on those. Now, this is not going to be a perfect straight line, so don't yell at me. I mean, we're kind of going against the grain here of what the GPS would say, right? So, I'm gonna have to do this all by hand, too. I can't use the GPS on this, really. Not really. Guess I kind of could, but I'd have to stop it midway. But we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. The old FS22 and earlier way. Trees are all in the way. I'm sorry, gang. Alright. This won't take long to do it all, gang. Let's get it done real quick, huh? Alright, field's all drilled up there, gang, and you may be like, whoa, you got a direct drill, why'd you even cultivate? There's a lot of weeds in there. I just wanted to try to prevent any weeds as much as possible. So, decided to cultivate it up. It had been sitting there for a number of months. So, sorghum's in there, doing good. The workers doing good, man. We might not even have to do a whole lot. I mean, the workers are already at almost 70% on the field, which I actually was not expecting. So, that massive width of that cultivator is really helping out tremendously on that one, huh? So I'm gonna put this away. We do gain a little bit of money. Obviously, we've kind of went through an hour here, almost 2 hours in game time, right? So we're gaining a little bit of money from the maize. So we're gonna look at the fork right now. We're gonna see what that looks like as far as price goes, and if it's too expensive, we might go the chicken route for now and hold off on doing the planks and everything until the next episode, when hopefully we have more money when we're done with the contract, right? Alright, so let's turn that off for right now. Let's look here. Well, let's do a quick save first before... I don't want to lose anything. Let's do a quick save here. Okay. Oh, what was that? Wait a minute. Why is it in the red? I don't know. Anyway. It's weird. I wouldn't have thought that would have been in red, but okay. Anyway, what was I looking at here? New harvester, but nothing crazy out there. Nothing really for us, unfortunately. This would be nice, honestly. Having this would be great, because I could make that hay bale maize that I was talking about. But it's a little out of our price range right now. And by a little, I mean a lot out of our price range. It's a nice header there. Again, probably not something we can really afford right now, though. I believe that this is in miscellaneous, I think. It is. Here you go. 860. So we absolutely can afford that. What's special? What is special versus standard? I don't know what that means. Special low. I don't really know what that means at all. I guess, you know, you can get it lower on the ground, I guess is what that means. I don't know. We can always change it. It doesn't cost anything, so we can always change it when we get back. Let's just buy standard. Alright, so I will head to the shop. I'll pick that up. I'll bring it back here, and we can start moving over, finally, some of those pallets. We've finally got some pallets to move, so we can actually start our construction project. It's only been... I don't know what episode we're on now. I should have looked at that before we started. A lot of episodes. That's all I know. It's only been a lot of episodes. Alright, we're almost done here. I'm going to take over for the worker here, because we have 3%. We haven't done anything on this. I feel a little bit bad about that, but I wasn't expecting to get done, or the worker to get done with the field as fast as they have. So we'll finish up the last 3% here. It's crazy. Okay, well, it's done. Are there any other contracts? Let's collect that. Are there any other contracts? There's a ton of harvesting contracts all of a sudden. Where'd all these come from? When we started the episode, there was none, basically. Where did all these come from? Anyway, too late in the actual episode at this point to do another one of those, so. All right. Well, it's all done. 14 grand in the bank. So let me get back to the yard or the farm with our little fork here, and we'll move some pallets over, and we'll call it. All right, we're back here, gang. When I was there, I should have filled up the gas, but stupidly I did not do it. But so here we go. It works perfectly fine with the 3-point hitch here. It's a little slow getting up and down, but it should work fine. It gets all the way down to the bottom here. I should, hopefully, be able to pick up these pallets. If I can't, well, I guess I have to do it by hand then. I guess I wasted money, but I should be able to, in theory here. Yeah, no problem. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem, but just might have went a little bit too fast there. Yeah, perfect. No problem. This is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. Okay. So let's drop this off here. I think this is where it needs to go. Right? Planks long. That's what we got. Planks long, right? So if I drop them here, will it accept them? I hope so. Yes, perfect. Alright, planks long are underway. So let's go get some more here. Like I said, it's very slow. But it's this or spend, 12 grand on a front loader. I think I'd rather go this approach right now. We don't have to carry them that far. We're not planning on carrying these that far, I guess I should say. Now, I thought there was another pallet of stuff in here, but I guess there's not yet. Oh, there they are. Need those wood beams is what I need. I don't have any wood beams yet at all. We are going to have enough to get the chickens too. So a lot was accomplished today. It was a very long episode though. Every once in a while, you're going to get one of those. Today's one of those days. You're getting a long episode, so. I mean, perhaps I should wait on doing the chickens until the next episode, though. Yeah, we probably should wait on those. Probably should wait. Although that's just money that we're going to be wasting if we don't, right? So I think what I'm going to do here, though, with the contract here, I'm going to turn off the planks and this. I just want to do the wood beam for now, because that's what we need, right? That's all we need for over there. I want to get a pallet of wood beam out of this. Yeah, wood beam is technically all it says we need right now. So I'd like to get that. Wonder if we rest for a little bit, if we'll populate one before the end of the day. Let me rest a little. Well, if it'll let me. Let me rest a little bit here, a couple more hours, and see if it populates one. Okay, the short answer is no, but the long answer is technically yes. If I hang around here, it's really dark out at night, but if I hang around here for a little bit longer, obviously that wood beam's going to populate, but we'll just hold off until the next episode for that one. And we're going to leave it here, gang. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. It's free and helps me out an absolute ton. Any thoughts, questions, comments, ideas? Let me know down below. More corners. I was going to say more corners and more videos in the corners if you're interested in checking those out. I'm working on, I don't know for sure if it's going to be out in time or not for Christmas, but I'm working on a Christmas special. I'm a little afraid I won't get it all done and edited by then. I've got a lot going on right now in life, just personally in life. And I'm just afraid I won't get it done. But I probably will still call it a Christmas special, even if it doesn't come out at Christmas. But I will do everything I can to try to get it done by then. We'll see. I think it's going to be fun. It'll be funny. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you stick around for it. And I'll see you in the next one.